The president and Republicans say that the HEROES Act is dead on arrival. However, how true is this? As they vote on it this Friday in the House, we're going to take a look at all the madness that has occurred and sum it all up for you in today's video. Stay tuned.
Soundstripe.
If you're looking for a channel to keep you up to date and informed on the latest financial news and regarding early retirement and financial independence, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell as well below so you get notified each and every Friday when I post relevant content for you. My name is Jared and I post helpful biz tips and tricks every single Friday on personal finances, stock market, and real estate investments. If you learned anything from this video today, make sure you give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm as well. And also check out the pinned comment down below, which can get you 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 if you sign up with Webull and deposit $100 into your new account. This is free money for you, so make sure you don't miss it and use my referral link down below. Also, let me know what you think about the HEROES Act down in the comments below, and let me know if you think it's going to pass or not through the House today. Now, this massive $3 trillion coronavirus relief bill was put forth by Democrats on Tuesday and is expected to be voted on in the House of Representatives this Friday. This bill is known as the HEROES Act. Now, this HEROES Act bill is an 1,815-page monster that is dedicated to listing the provisions for Americans during this time who are struggling economically during this crisis. This bill provides $75 million to be able to aid the help of coronavirus testing and contact tracing, and also will allow Americans to receive free coronavirus treatment. This bill provides another $1,200 round of stimulus checks to individuals making less than $99,000 a year, and also married couples will be making $2,400 on their stimulus checks if they make less than $198,000 a year. You'll also be able to receive more money depending on how many children you have. So up to 3 children, you could make potentially a little bit more money by getting those dependent credits. This bill also extends the weekly $600 extra benefit in unemployment up to January 2021. This bill also offers to Americans $10,000 worth of loan debt cancellation to economically distressed borrowers. And this is defined as people who were already under pressure before the pandemic even started. This bill offers $100 billion worth of protection for low-income renters to be able to stop evictions, and also $75 billion to homeowners to stop the processes of foreclosure. The bill also establishes a $200 billion HEROES Fund for essential workers for hazard pay and also supplies, and will provide $850 million to the state to assist essential workers with family care and child care. The bill also provides $50 million for farmers and farmers market and food chain supply stores that have been disrupted, and another $50 million to fledgling farmers and ranchers. $25 billion to USPS to be able to deliver packages safely and take care of their workers en route. $3.6 billion to states to help with other elections coming up in the near future and increasing election security. And this last one basically just allocates money to the respective pieces of government that need them as well. And I'm just going to read these to you because it's just harder to just remember these. So you've got $50 billion to state governments, you've got $375 billion to local governments, $20 billion to U.S. territories, and $20 billion to tribal governments. Now, the Republicans are saying that the Democrats basically just sent them a list of wishful thinking, and the price tag on this is just way too high. They also say that if this does in fact pass the House today, that this will be more than likely dead on arrival in the Republican-led Senate. So is this bill probably going to be ripped apart? Well, the answer is you bet. Scopus Labs are reporting a 65% success rate that this bill will be passed on the govtrack.us site. Now, regardless of what's passed in the bill that comes up for today, the most important thing to know for the people that are wondering about these second rounds of stimulus checks is that with 35.6 million people and more currently unemployed and out of work filing for unemployment benefits, that another stimulus check is just not going to save you. Understand that the process of getting these bills passed takes a long time, and this is not going to be an easy route. Even if it's voted on today, it still has to go through the Senate, and this does not even include the revisions that could possibly be made on this bill. So if you're waiting on a stimulus check to help you pay your bills, well, currently you're just probably out of luck, because this is not going to help you, especially in May and probably not in June. Now, wanting constant updates every day okay on the second stimulus checks are okay, and even watching the bills that are being passed through the House currently are even better. However, if you're waiting on these things to really aid you, then you're kind of just out of luck, because the only way that you can make sure that you know you can weather this storm is through your own financial situation, and you've got to be able to review your own finances and make sure you have enough money allocated. Now, even if you did receive another $1,200 stimulus check, you already understand and know from the last one that it's not going to cover your rent and it's not going to cover your mortgage. It can help you a little bit. However, you know that you're still probably going to fall behind on your payment if this is your only option on paying your bills. Even if other things pass, like the Emergency Money for the People Act, as it was before with $2,000 per month for individuals, that won't even still really pay all your bills and all your rent. There's a ton of people, especially in my area, where the rents are averaging $2,000 anyway. So if you want free money, you've got to do these things right now. Get free money with Webull down below. You get 2 stocks up to $1,400. All you got to do is deposit $100 into the Webull account that you open. This is free money for you, and you can cash it out at any time you want on the markets. If you haven't already got started with investing, this is one of the greatest ways to go and build your wealth over time. Use this time to your advantage and be able to build wealth with alternate streams of income. Secondly, if you don't have a high yielding savings account, you need to go get one. And even still, if the rates are lowering, if you don't have at least 1% of interest gaining in your account monthly, compounding daily, then you need to look at your current bank situation and use this time to change up where you store the majority of your money. Now, number 3, if you want another fast way of making quick money, open an online savings account that has a sign-up bonus. These bonuses can range from $50 all the way up to $1,500 depending on the minimum deposit that you have to do. Number 4, if you want something even higher than an online savings account and you're not looking to use any money right now and you're not in a current financial bind, then look into getting a certificate of deposit that will be able to hold your rate for the long term. Look at anywhere from a 11-month no penalty certificate of deposit all the way up to a 3-year certificate of deposit. This will allow you to lock in a rate even if rates are going down. The 5th thing you can do, if you have been furloughed, if you've been laid off, or are already unemployed, make sure you file for unemployment to be able to get a chance at getting the unemployment benefits. You can get a maximum, at least in California, up to $450 plus an additional $600 that is being added on up until July 31st as of this time. If you want to do any of those 5 things, look at the videos up here if you want to be able to get money now. Now, last thing that you can do is make more money by squeezing the available money that you currently have and freeing it up. If you're currently paying any kind of monthly, semi-annual, or annual bills, call your creditors and those companies and see if there's anything they can do for you. Companies know all about COVID-19 during this time and they're willing to work with you. Call your credit card companies and see if they're willing to lower your monthly minimum payments. Call the car note company that you currently pay and request you get your car note payments deferred for a couple months. Call your mortgage servicer and ask them for forbearance. Call your student loan servicer and ask if they provide forbearance. Call your utilities and see if there are any kind of rebates that you are eligible for during this time and let them know your situation. They're more than willing to work with you, but if you do not call, you will not receive. This is an easy way of being able to retain money that you currently have and stop it from going out the door so you don't find yourself in another financial bind. Hopefully some of the tips in this video helped you guys. If you learned anything from this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every Friday when I post more relevant content for you regarding personal finances, stock market, and real estate investments. Make sure you give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video. Find me on Twitter where I talk about stocks and real estate daily, and also find me on Instagram where I post more relevant bits, tips, and tricks in another smaller format along with motivational quotes. Make sure you guys stay safe and healthy during this time, and remember to invest in your health and your wealth, and those are the 2 most important things that you can invest in. And also remember, you guys, that even if the second stimulus check does pass in the HEROES Act along with the rest of the stuff in the bill, that you will still have to sit here and wait for it to get passed pass on the Senate, which means you have to wait till it gets on the calendar to be reviewed in the Senate. And even still, if it's reviewed in the Senate, then it's still going to be another round of revisions as well before it is even finalized and passed. So make sure you're not reliant on the government to be able to improve your streams of income. If you are a contractor, if you are a W-2 employee or freelancing or working your own business, it just doesn't matter. Use your income right now to be able to fund a financial future that is better for you and hit retirement and financial independence earlier. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel where I have more important updates for you coming in the very near future. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.